One of the other strategies that you get with the money management algorithms is DAX Cobra CT5, and we are adding it to NinjaTrader 8 finally. And here are the results we get. Just a few tweaks from the previous version as far as expanding the time frame to a longer period of the day and using 1 minute charts on data 1 and data 2 instead of 3 and 5. And so here here are the results: 99,700, 663 trades, 150 average trade profit. Here is the equity curve. Nice equity curve. And this is a strategy that we've had for a long time. It's been around 7 years. And so one of the things that you can do though to this strategy to improve these numbers, I want to take a look at these again. Look at the drawdown, 8,900, average trade profit 150. I'm just going to change the I have a monthly loss limit in this strategy. So you get the open code when you purchase the money management algorithms, and you can learn how to code up these types of strategies and these types of risk parameters. And so if I come in here and I edit this strategy, I'm going to have to disable it first. Click on enabled and then apply to turn it off. And you'll see all the parameters that we're using here. All these numbers are the same, but we have the monthly loss limit, and that is off. You check this to turn it on, and you reduce the drawdown by about $3,000, the total drawdown, which is nice because sometimes when you have a losing month, you just keep losing. You know, a strategy can just have a bad month, and the losses can continue trade after trade. And so sometimes you just want to shut it off for the month. And that's what this strategy can do. Any strategy can do that if you code it that way. And you see the results here, or not the results, but the parameters that we're using here. We took the window. The previous window was 11 to 1400, 1100 to 1400 or Eastern time, and so we're looking at expanding that to 10 o'clock to 15:30 Eastern time, and then exiting 1 minute before the close. It was 15:57 because it was on 3 minute bars, and since you put on 1 minute bars, you make that 15:59 to get to the last minute. The tick was on a 5 minute chart. We put it on a 1 minute chart, and so we're just basically moving everything down to 1 minute, expanding the time frame. There's less bias like that. You get more accurate results, in my opinion, when you test on 1 minute charts and you test the entire time frame, unless you have unless there is a natural bias for a strategy that you understand. So we apply that, and I want to show you the results once it comes back up. Alright, here are the recent trades. We have the surge exit in this one as well, so you can see how that is coded. You get a little bit more net profit, about 4,000, not significant over you know, a 10-year period. Your average trade profit goes up by 10 euros. This is in euros, and the drawdown goes to 5,900. Here is the equity curve, and so you see some recent pops and some recent equity peaks, and so kind of had a flat period in here, and then now it's making equity peaks. So this is a strategy to consider, and if you have the money management algorithms, you can get this open code, you can modify it, you can test many different types of parameters. I'm going to be adding the money management algorithm test to it next, but I wanted to show you the raw strategy. Some other things I've tested on this. With a $500 stop loss, this max drawdown goes below 5,000, so you could do that. The average trade profit drops though, so you have to balance those out. You don't want to have your parameters too tight. You want enough average trade profit. You want to maximize your average trade profit as well. So that's the update on Cobra CT5. Look for it in the Money Management Algorithms members area.